I'm Natalia Bonner. It's day 158. Today we're going to be stitching using my inside out machine quilting ruler. Now, if you haven't yet had a chance, make sure you do check out my newest class, Let's Stitch Scallop Borders. It's going to be a really fun class. It starts January 1st, 2020, and I'm going to teach you how to quilt a whole bunch of different scallop border designs. So make sure you do check that out. But in the meantime, let's get stitching. I'll start out by using my blue Mark Be Gone marker and marking an X through the center of my block. From there, measuring out from each of the four corners, I'm also going to mark an increment at 1 inch. And then also coming out from the center of the X, I'm going to mark another 1 inch increment. I'll begin stitching at the upper left corner of the block using my inside out machine quilting ruler, the largest curve on that ruler. I'll line up my ruler so that I stitch from the 1 inch marked point to the center marked point and then back to the outside. When I get to the outside, I'm going to travel along the ditch down to the next marked point and repeat this same process. So stitching from the 1 inch increment up to the center marked point and then back out to the outside. I'm going to repeat this process on all four corners of my block. Once I've stitched that pattern on all four corners of my block, now I'm going to switch to my 4-in-1 machine quilting ruler, and I'm going to repeat that process. However, this time I'm adding an echo stitch to the outside of this design. So to add the echo stitch, I line my 4-in-1 machine quilting ruler up so that the outside of the largest curve on my ruler intersects or lays right on top of my previous stitch line. By doing that, I'm using a ruler foot on my quilting machine. This helps me so that I'm stitching 1/4 of an inch space line without adding any extra markings to my block. So I stitch along that line up to that marked center line, adjust my ruler, and then stitch back out to the outside of the block, repeating that on all four sides of the block. Once I've done that, now I'm going to add another extra detail. This time I'm adding a second echo, but it doesn't go all the way to the center. So I'll stitch that echo up to the center, but when I'm almost to that center point, you'll notice that the opposite side of my ruler foot now is going to be about 1/4 of an inch away from the opposing melon-shaped unit that I've stitched. So when I get up to that point, I'll adjust my machine quilting ruler and stitch back out to the outside of my block, repeating that same thing on all four sides of the block. After I've done that, I'll use my misting spray bottle and spritz away those blue marked lines, and I've got a darling flower quilt block design. Friends, I hope you enjoyed today's block and found a little bit of inspiration with my machine quilting. Now just remember, you can pick up the panel, the rulers, the thread, all of the notions that I'm using in this video today over on my website, peaceandquilt.com. And don't forget to share your progress pictures over on Instagram using the hashtag Let's Stitch with Natalia. That's where we will be selecting winners for weekly prizes. See you all tomorrow.